Good, they ain't forgetting.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Jalen Ramsey, you better not get rid of those like that every game, boy.
Themselves a first down. Now Brady. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Spamming that truck in animation.
The coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Brady. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
He can't play, man. He got Cooper.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Brady now on first down.
You better sack him.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage. But right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call.
Oh, they just helped that nigga on that play.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
On third down, here's Hunt.
He hits.
Won't do it. He
try to get in nigga that 5-4 animation.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
On now the Miami field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Yeah, I can't put right on the reads. I gotta go. He got Tom Brady.
A running play there, going to get 10 and a quick first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh,
another D-line user.
Because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Willis flushed out right. And he comes back with one.
Oh, yeah. They counted that shit. Yeah, fuck, he been a challenge. Yeah, that shit was out.
Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call. And out comes the challenge flag.
Good challenge. And we don't see him.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Off the play fake, here's Willis. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. Here we go on 4th down. And he gets it down at 48.
I had to just get the hell. I've been stealing myself lately
on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Oh, shit. He's back. Devin Hester, let's get it. He's back in the league.
His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Patriots are able to answer the early 3.
That boy Devin Hester.
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
He did.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick
it off. Ooh, shit. That boy Velas. He say, I'm going to get it somewhere, man. Y'all don't want me over here?
Taken at the goal line.
Oh, no, you got it.
And he returns this to the 22.
Bro, why is Vaughn on kickoff? That's why he tired? Oh, no, I only got one D in. That's why. I gotta go pick up one.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
Boy.
Tackle made by Rasheem Green.
Tom throwing that motherfucking pill.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On second down, right back to Hunt.
We just so like that.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 46 yards. And the Dolphins have regained the lead.
I don't know what just happened right there.
And he missed it. No good. This is going to remain a 2-point game after that one. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
We all knew how talented an athlete Malik Willis was coming out of Liberty, but lost in his running ability was simply how powerful an arm he has as well. There's not a throw in the playbook he doesn't have the strength to make. And it's all about how well he can place those throws. Between that arm and his legs, his ceiling, easily one of the top ones in the league.
Fuck, Malik, that's Teddy D. Hester, baby.
But this throw downfield, incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was
that nigga on too motherfucking strong for his accuracy.
But that would not being picked off.
That nigga threw that bitch to the
So
corner.
the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Nigga, 95 speed, I think.
First down, it was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Willis now off play action. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Good back or tight end or some shit.
On 2nd and 7, Willis. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. As his guys have now moved out in front. Lutz good on the extra point.
Devin Hester.
Up to 5. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I had to get somebody
and
elite and fast.
As it's through the end zone for a touchback. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
That nigga got everything already.
Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments.
I'm about to say, nigga, y'all keep getting snagged on, nigga.
The best teams.
God damn. Come on, what a Reeves Island, Jalen Ramsey combo. We need that.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Ah, that's me.
And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Might be a screen.
From midfield, here's Brady.
Man
open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be.
That nigga Brady got a slinger on him, boy.
Drive stays intact with a pickup of
that bitch going fast, bro. You can't even react to that whole damn nigga. You gotta be on point. You can't be nose.
Throwing now is Brady.
But not throw that shit. I'm picking it. Oh, I'm about to say, boy, he was beating him to the route.
A little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted.
Reeves Island.
And the Dolphins
Reeves motherfucking Island, nigga.
Possession of the football. So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one,
Reeves motherfucking Island, nigga.
On first down, Willis.
Bro, this nigga Malik crazy, boy. That nigga too strong.
Credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate
it's because of and Donald.
Charged up after taking over after a turnover.
And they giving me that under pressure shit.
Again to throw, Willis on second down. To the left side and caught by Hester. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
One more D Hester.
Another completion.
0 for 103.
What a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place
bad
on the field?
turnovers this early.
On second and 10, Willis. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the...
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Malik Willis now with his third touchdown in his first ever NFL game, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Damn,
After the
keep that hard
touchdown, Lutz
man.
to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
Damn.
Now Brady. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get
That's why you get them niggas with them awareness.
But now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
This one taken in by Hester. And they're going to move it down to inside.
Devin Hester unguardable.
From the 24, Willis. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. Steps away to his left. And he he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Willis wants to pass it again. That'll be caught by Hester. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. First and 10, Willis.
What we had there,
taken down at the 21. Whistles come in and a timeout. We'll see if they try to run one more quick hitter, or will they go ahead and kick the field goal here. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Another run with McAllister. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Whoa.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. A give running left, McAllister. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead opens up now
that
to
nigga
22
toting
points.
pill right now. That nigga like a fucking 50 overall.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And
my God.
by the Patriots. And he's in.
That's why Von Miller out there.
Fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
That's why that boy Von out there. He done cracked the nigga for a fumble TD on kickoff.
Another one through to extend the lead.
My Lord. Hey, boy, you better fair case that motherfucker. That nigga might die.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
That nigga Von tired.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
The throw on second down
by
Brady is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Hey, good defense.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Brady's going to sneak it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Probably helps your confidence level on those 4th down sneaks to have a quarterback as tall as he is.
Yeah, you're talking about being able to extend at the end and make sure the ball gets to the first down marker, but also he has to be able to drop his hips and get down behind that offensive line in order to move forward, because if he just runs it straight up and down, you and I both know that they'll snap him backwards. Well done there, well executed.
Now they'll throw with Brady. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team is playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Brady gonna go on 4th down. High throw, but the catch is made. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now Brady.
Come on, Isaiah.
Linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Again, it's Brady. Man open here is Jones. And he's got another first down. His attack is going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Got him.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted.
No.
And now the rookie's free. Penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. First and 10, it's Willis. Deep ball for Goodwin. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Typically with catches like that, we talk about the height of the wide receiver, but he's one of the shorter receivers in the NFL.
And it doesn't seem to matter, does it? Put the tape measure away. How about some of these guys under 6 feet tall? Antonio Brown, T.Y. Hilton, and Super Bowl 53 MVP, Julian Edelman.
Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Ready, set.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A handoff to McAllister. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down.
Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Brady got to have this one. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on 4th. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Hunt will try going up the middle. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Brady now to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. It's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Up the middle they go with McAllister. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today, to try and get him over 100 yards.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
On the give, McAllister with it. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. On the carry, it's McAllister. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 104 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Willis. And the throw there going to be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Willis. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Another try after the first down sack. Brady crossing route and he hits his man. It's Jones. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week one.